Are you ready?
Hello everyone and welcome to the FGO recap for the month of July 2021. This month was huge as it featured the 4th anniversary of FGO NA, as well as our summer rerun. We have a lot to go over this time, so let's skip over the fluff and get into the events. Happy anniversary everyone! The FGO 4th anniversary campaign was launched on July 3rd and came with a lot of content. To start off, 60 free Saint Quartz were distributed. There were new memorial quests for Fuyuki, the pseudo-singularities, and all of the currently available Lost Belts. Doing these rewarded players with 7 free tickets, 2 exchange tickets for the new Traveling Outfit Commemoration CEs, and the new command code Crest of the Stone Bird, which increases party crit damage by 5% one time for one turn. There are a lot of Traveling Outfit CEs, so I won't include them all here, but I will include a link in the description that contains all of them. Speaking of CEs, Great Detective Foams has been added to the MP shop. It's a CE that increases QP and bond gained by 5%. There were new login bonuses which will be displayed on screen right now, in addition to triple great and super success chance, half AP for Arc 2 main and daily quests, and quarter AP for free quests for the first clear. New permanent master missions for completing free quests in increments of 10 and clearing Lost Belts 1 to 3 were added. Servant and Craft Essence storage were expanded by 50, and the second archive can now be expanded an additional 20 times. Now for the new gameplay changes. The command card strengthening system was added, where players can now use a special faux pas to boost the damage to a specific command card. You can add up to 500 bonus stats to that card. To clarify, this is not flat damage. The game treats the stat number as if the character has extra attack. For example, if I max out a card at 500 and my character has 8000 attack, then if I use that card, it treats it as if I have 8500 attack instead. Special Ascension has been added, where for 90 days, players can freely max ascend one character without having the materials. Accounts established after the anniversary will still have access to Special Ascension for the first 90 days of that account's existence. Finally, Saint Quartz summons have been reworked. Now, for every 10 summons, players will receive 1 extra bonus summon. Regular 10 rolls are now 11 rolls, but you have to roll 10 singles in order to receive the same effect. In addition, rate up for 5 stars has been changed from 0.7 to 0.8, meaning that if you pull a 5 star, it's now an 80% chance that it is the rate up character instead of 70. This event introduced the limited 5-star rider Leonardo da Vinci, alongside a rotating cast of servants from both the Lost Belts and the Epic of Remnant. The rate ups will be displayed on screen now. This event also introduced multiple new low-rarity servants in the Friendpoint gacha. They are the Saber, Jason, Caster, Chen Gong, Archer, Paris, Lancer, Gareth, Rider, Bartholomew Roberts, Berserker, Salome, and Assassin, Charlotte Corday. Da Vinci Rider will be summonable again during the Lost Belt 6 pre-release campaign in 2 years. This event also had a GSSR or Guaranteed 5-star banner. This one was split into 2 categories. The Knight classes, which include Saber, Archer, Lancer, Ruler, Avenger, Mooncancer, and Foreigner, and the Cavalry classes, which includes Caster, Rider, Assassin, and Alter Ego. The next GSSR at New Year's will be divided by Servant class. Extra Servants will be split into 2 categories, Extra 1, which includes Ruler and Avenger, and Extra 2, which includes Alter Ego, Mooncancer, and Foreigner. As part of the anniversary campaign, we received a new set of Servant rank-up quests. The list of servants who received these quests are on screen now, and in the description, you'll find a link that contains details for each individual buff. The most notable out of all of these buffs is Nero Brides, which gives a targeted 30% charge on her first skill. The last event of this month was the Summer 3 Rerun. It didn't change much aside from an increase of points gained from bonus servants. This event featured a day-night cycle and a time loop mechanic. After every battle, the time would change from day to night, and after 7 in-game days, the cycle would reset back to day 1. Progress was made depending on how many points the player had acquired. This event was also the final chance for players to obtain the free 4-star Berserker Jeanne d'Arc altar. Returning players would receive 1 rare prism for each copy obtained. The command codes Armament of Victory, Crest of Humanity, and First Servant were all made available for first-time players, but returning players would receive RP and MP for collecting them. The same applies to Dantes's, Caster Gilgamesh's, Robin Hood's, and BB's costume dresses. The Mystic Code, Tropical Summer, was also made available once again. Finally, the past event, Vengeful Demon's Wail at the Prison Tower, has been added to the RP shop for 5 RP. This gives you access to all of the main quests and the challenge quests. which culminates in 9 summon tickets and lore. Definitely worth it if you have the RP to spend. This event's summoning campaign brought back the limited 5-star archer Jeanne d'Arc, as well as the limited 4-stars Ushiwakamaru Assassin and Ibaraki Lancer. The second banner contained the limited 5-star Avenger Edmond Dantes, and the 4-star caster Gilgamesh. The final banner had the limited 5-star Moon Cancer Bibi, in addition to the limited 4-stars Mabe Saber and Mysterious Heroine XX. Summer Bibi will be available again during next year's New Year campaign, MH XX will be available during the Imaginary Scramble pre-release campaign, and Ibaraki Lancer will be available again this year for the Oniland rerun. However, this is the last known rated for Ushi, Mabe, Jarcher, and Dantes. And that's it for this month. It was certainly full of content, but things should start to slow down next month before ramping up again. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Next up is what's happening in August. August is pretty barren. Summer 4 is the only real event we have any amount of confirmation for. The Las Vegas official bout brings a fair bit of content into the game. The free 4-star Saber, Katsushika Hokusai, is given to players who complete the event. The summoning campaigns introduced the new limited summer servants: Miyamoto Musashi Berserker, Osakabe Hime Archer, Carmilla Rider, Artoria Pendragon Ruler, Mysterious Alter Ego Lambda, and Okita J Soji Assassin. The male banner includes the limited 5-star caster Merlin and the 4-star Saber Siegfried. The event also introduces costume dresses for the aforementioned male servants, as well as the 3-star assassin Fuma Kotaro. And that's pretty much it. There's a possibility that we'll get the next interlude campaign this month, but aside from that, there's nothing else. And that's it for this video. I'll see you all at the end of August for the next FGO recap.